Oh, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dylan. Hopefully each and every single one of you are feeling fine and fantastic. Yes, we're going to take a look at a tier 5 requested movie. This is George of the Jungle. Now, I do know this has got Brendan Fraser on it because it literally says it on the cover here. I don't know who else is in this, so yeah, don't know what this is about. Wouldn't have a clue. He's just swinging on a vine, it looks like. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just jump straight into it. If you guys want to go check this out in full, it's over on Patreon, as well as all the other movies and TV series I've watched as well. There's a whole pile coming out this week as well, and this month. Whew, we're getting back into it, guys, and then once summer's over and the kids are back at school, you're just going to get like movies and TV series galore every single day. So, yep. Summer's almost over, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God I don't need the aircon anymore because it's been stinking hot here. So, hopefully you guys do enjoy this. Let's go. Without further ado, jump straight into it.
Deep in the heart of Africa is a place no man has ever entered, a place known as the Bakuvu. Never fear, my friends, all was not lost.
Wait, this is a cartoon? I didn't realize this was an animation.
But they never recovered their most precious cargo.
George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Oh, watch out, George of the jungle, George jungle, watch out for me.
25.
Ah, it's not an animation.
He is unconscious. Meanwhile,
So is this like a rip-off of Tarzan?
terrifying intruder.
Hi everybody, me again.
A human.
Could you die?
Let me guess, George falls in love with this Sheila.
Wave guys! And this is our guide, Mr. Kwame. Without him we would be lost. And this is Lyle!
Ah, here we go, we have a douchebag. Houston, we have a douchebag.
How did you find me?
Well, I just hired the 2 best trackers in the business.
Oh, yeah, I'm chafing big time. Didn't I tell you?
Who's this guy? I've seen him before.
Take my things to the ladies' tent, shake a leg.
Later that night, Lyle Vandergroot lost.
They did what you said, they shook a leg.
Okay, I've got you back. No, wait, I'm losing you. My batteries are dead. No, duty.
Tomorrow we're gonna climb the mountain where the big apes are. Don't you want to see them?
Oh.
With Mr. Kwame leading the way, of course. The apes are supposed to be a fascinating sight.
The people say he's over 7 feet tall with the strength of a lion. Piercing the silence of the valley with his mournful call. Others say he is calling for the mate that he longs for, but will never find.
Huh. Are they talking about George?
Now playing on all 14 screens, Planet of the Apes. Ursula, what are we doing here?
Lyle, I came all this way.
Okay, okay.
He's a douchebag, honestly. Bloody douchebag.
Warning the Jungle King that intruders were close afoot.
Ooh, Lyle, listen. What was that?
White ape sounds like a drink. Yes, bartender, I'll have 2 black Russians and a white ape.
Not even funny.
When they finally beheld the mighty ape mountain, they reacted with awe. That's better.
On the bridge, and you would have a very long time to wave goodbye.
How come in these sorts of movies there's always a bloody dodgy bridge or a dodgy area they have to walk across?
Hey, stop that! Stop that! What?
Oh my gosh, we literally have a f***ing imbecile.
Don't worry, nobody dies in this story. They just get really big boo-boos.
No, they shouldn't let inexperienced guys like that on these tracks.
You literally threw him off the bridge, you absolute douchebag.
Probably saying I'm the biggest jerk they've ever seen in their lives.
Yep.
Probably trying to think of something evil to do to me. Okay, gifts from America. I give you a cigar, you give me some of your lands. There you go, my man. Oh, yeah.
So, if they've never seen these before, how do they know how to smoke the cigars?
There you go. Magic picture. Get another gift from America, here you go.
35mm Zaidi.
There we go.
He says that he likes your magic pictures, but he prefers the resolution of the Leica 35mm transparency.
Tell him to clean this while he's at it.
This guy's a... I gotta stop swearing because I've been in trouble recently for it, but
Double decaf
this
latte
guy's a...
mocha sprinkles.
This guy's a
You want a white
wanker,
ape?
honestly.
I'll get you a white ape. Gorilla. Come on.
Mate, you know nothing about the wild.
I
Absolutely.
mean, I actually found one. It worked.
It makes you wonder sometimes how people with little brain cells like that can just absolutely, like, can find someone. It's unbelievable, isn't it? But like the personality is ugly. Like, personality is ugly. I never understood that. There's so many beautiful souls out there that just don't find love. I know this is just a movie, guys, but it's crazy how that works. Hey, crazy how the world works sometimes.
Scared me too.
The lion.
I'm gonna go get help. You wait here.
Hey, here comes the so-called white ape. Ah, so that's the running joke. Watch out for that tree. Oh, that would have hurt. Oh. Oh. He's really fighting a lion.
When lion brush last?
George's not even trying hard.
Flying pile driver. Bad kitty.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what's happening in this movie. I'm so confused right now. What the hell's happening, man?
Watch out for that tree!
You end up knocking her out. So he has a problem with trees.
What is it? Ursula! Ursula! What?
Ursula, I found your scrunchie.
The white ape has my girlfriend. He weighs 400 pounds. The white ape got my girlfriend.
I don't know. That douchebag character is just weird as crap, man. I don't know. I know the actor himself is probably good, but so far it's been a horrible, horrible job. It's a weird movie, but hey, I like it.
After a night of
I like weird.
feverish fantasies, awoke to the melodious music of the Bakubu bird life, and all-around good guy, George of the Jungle.
Hello?
Clumsy George.
Feeling better, fella?
What the hell?
Oh, no, don't worry. Ape friend.
Unless you'd rather die of dengue fever, of course.
So the ape has better English than George.
I thought I heard the monkey talk. I mean,
This is
why wouldn't
crazy.
they read textbooks and why?
I think this just must be a pure comedy, honestly. See, this is why sometimes me not researching it on purpose can come back to bite me on the ass, because I didn't realize this was going to be a pure comedy.
What do you call that thing?
Butt flap.
Right.
Ooh.
There's some weird noises in this.
Fever. Cold compress.
Something funny about this fella.
She's not a fella, George. Well, in a sense, we are related. After all, we're both members of the primate family. Perhaps I should refrain from speaking around her, as it seems to upset her.
At first, I think I'd freak out seeing an ape talk like that, but then I'd freak out more that happening.
What's your name?
Ursula. Who are you?
George.
George Primate.
Is that I was outnumbered. Absolutely.
Absolutely, he says. Hola! It's like an elevator, isn't it?
Ursula!
When I woke up this morning, I remembered about that lion, and I just wanted to say thank you. This guy that I was with to worry.
Hey, this guy. She didn't say fiance.
Ursula want to go already? Doggy would help find friends. George calls Shep. Shep! Hey, boy! Here comes Shep. Good boy!
That's an elephant.
Peanuts training. George's big, great peanut-loving Poochie. Good boy, Shep. Good boy.
So, George knows dogs, but not elephants. Okay.
Want a shake?
Nah, I think I'll pass.
See? Shep shake.
Here, boy. Come on, boy.
Come on, boys, run! Run! Run, boy!
No, not in the roses!
While he desperately searched. But by the end of the afternoon, her desperation had dimmed, except enjoying the Jungle King's company from her precarious perch atop his faithful doggy.
Fine, Tuki. Oh my god.
Tired Tusker teased on a... Wait a second, the dog bone is too much. Lose it.
Dookie say little monkey in trouble. What happened? Where are the monkeys? How many? That many? Lots of monkey.
You okay?
Little monkey like Ursula.
So rude. The lion's like, oh, I don't want to deal with George.
Meanwhile, footprint in the mud.
See? There's your proof. The white ape does exist.
Want George of Jungle to tell you special vine swinging secrets?
Fine, tell me all your secrets.
That's the thickest vine I've ever seen. That is the thickest vine I've ever seen.
Not ready to try again?
No.
Look, no hands!
It's so graceful, all girls he could
George, watch out for that!
Tree. Yep.
I give you the king of the jungle.
There you go. Interesting film. Interesting film.
Tuki!
Miserable creature. Folks just feel like looking a little special today. That's all.
Possibly there is a stirring of special feelings within you.
Uh-huh.
I see. Tell George how to make Ursula George's maid.
Command her attention by bulging out your cheeks and pursing your lip. Even puffier. Throw a handful of leaves in the air, then leap about and hoot in a dominant fashion.
Like I said.
Good. She won't be able to resist that.
He's a troll. Oh, this idiot.
Trail's really hot.
Just bloody walk yourself, you prick.
Hey, come back here.
They're not abandoning us, are they?
They are threatening. Do you mind if I address the porters?
They only speak Swahili.
Na huwa sasa hivi manajisikia kama Bariali ya Tabani. Sote tutukua na nedui kesho. Asafui.
Tell them I'll pay 50 Zamolis a man if they'll help me capture the white ape and bring him back alive.
Pulled Ursula's scrunchie off. We know that much.
They only speak Swahili.
100 Zamolis a man and you got a deal.
Done.
Here I am, lost in the wilderness with a jungle man.
Come on.
Terrified that no one will ever find me, but I'm not.
This is so weird on so many levels.
King of Jungle only here to help.
Your face is swelling up like... Step outside for a little air.
Yeah, I think that would be the best thing to do right now.
Are you sure you threw the leaves? George threw leaves. I spent all day poring through every book in the library.
Please tell me you made it. Thank God.
It's positively packed full of human courtship rituals.
Did you fight a crocodile for this?
Oh, no, George not fight. Crocodile get to George after. Gift. What juju?
I have something like that too. Want to see? I found it in a cereal box when I was 10 years old.
My juju. Start sniffing her hair.
It's the nicest present George ever got.
Oh.
Ursula, want to dance?
Oh, no. Thanks. You know, like they're judging you. You've never felt that?
Literally only one person here. Exactly.
George not feel stupid. Sometimes George fall in a treehouse, but not feel stupid.
Can you tell me why she is here? I still don't know why she is here at all. I just don't know why.
The George of the Jungle attended his first co-ed dance. But his rapturous rendezvous with the urban heiress was to be short-lived.
Smartest, handsomest guy here, so I had to go first.
Yep, you asked for it. Douchebag.
There's an elephant around. Classic element of physical comedy. Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh.
In case anybody's wondering, I'm okay. That was Ursula. Did you hear that? She's alive.
We gotta be stealthy here, right?
Stealthy.
Yeah, he's covered in
We'll take it from here.
Really?
Get off! Hey, it's a dude. I told you there weren't no white ape.
Well, technically we are apes.
The white ape is a man? I mean, yeah. Gets aggressive? I'll scare him off with this.
I thought that was a lighter.
It is a lighter.
It probably is a gun. Because they mixed them up.
Ursula!
Lyle, what are you doing here?
Thank God.
Lyle! Don't get all smoochy and disgusting with me, okay?
I was fighting the lion the whole time.
I remember George, that's who I remember.
George?
An elephant. But what has the elephant got?
Fleas.
Ivory. White gold.
Oh, fuck it.
George!
Ursula, ready?
Run, Shep! Run for your life!
Did that monkey just speak?
I knew it.
He talked.
Shoot, now!
Stop or I'll shoot!
Okay, kids, let's settle down and review the important information. Whisked George off in a private jet bound for the country of his birth. As for those pesky, pernicious, and putrid poachers, Max and Thor...
You two. Out.
Acquitted.
Deported.
Wait a second. That's the guy. That's the guy who shot him.
Me?
We're gonna steal Georgie Boy's talking ape. Thor, that ape is our ticket out of poaching and into show business. By next weekend, we'll be headlining at the Tropicana.
George of the Jungle must be halfway to Frisco by now.
Ah, but the plotting...
These guys are still...
Very moment our handsome hero was all the way to San Francisco.
What the hell?
Mother, I did not catch dengue fever.
Well, how's your temperature?
Normal.
Now, Lyle, how is my darling future son-in-law?
Could you hold on 1 second? Yeah? Mom, hold on. George, watch out for that!
Oh, shivers. That would have hurt. Alright, George in the big city. This will be interesting.
So what do you think of my jungle?
Now that would be expensive to live right there.
We're 10 stories up, George. I don't think the animals can make it up here. You must be tired. I'll, make the couch.
Oh, no. George, sleep here in the treehouse.
Ursula's fiancé is in prison, and there's a jungle man sleeping on her balcony.
I got here as fast as I could. Where is he?
Hi.
Shower.
Not anymore.
Hi, George of Jungle.
Charmed, I'm sure.
George. This big book. Cover the booty.
The book is quite high up there, isn't it?
See why they made him king of the jungle.
That book was put quite high, though. Okay. Brandon. Frazier.
You are totally stuck on George, huh?
No, I am not.
Can I have him then? Tomorrow is your engagement party, and unless they give day passes, so tell them the truth and don't worry about it. And take George. First thing, I suggest you buy Jungle Man's place.
Wasted no time in taking George of the Jungle to a fine haberdasher.
This is Neiman Marcus.
Holy crap.
They have big shiny cave.
Jungle King was pleased to find he looked pretty good in Armani.
Why everyone run around crazy like antelope in mating season?
Dog eat dog.
Dog eat dog. Dog eat dog here?
No, that's not what
Who should see them walking down the street but Ursula's meddling mother? George's friends were going positively gaga from missing the Jungle King.
Ruin, I tell you, ruin!
My violin bow is not a chew toy. Bad dog. No! Not on the tree!
Oh.
Pick up the bow! If that was an overreaction.
And eat and relax.
Bloody hell, it doesn't have to do anything.
Stay here. George is king of...
He's literally found himself a sugar, what are they called? Sugar mummies. Sugar mummies. There you go. Fucking hell.
George had every intention of doing exactly what Ursula say.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Ursula, welcome home, sweetheart. And happy engagement day.
Yep.
Now George understand. George get coffee, then Ursula want George.
Who, me?
I mean you.
Jungle King more than the sight of the biggest rope bridge he had ever seen.
Oh, skydiver got caught up with his parachute. Not good. That's not good.
Swing.
Swing.
I feel so guilty. I don't know what I'm going to.
Oh, wait till she finds out what he's doing.
Best you tell your father what you came here to tell him.
Take a look at this. The most remarkable thing is happening on the Bay Bridge.
Where a parasailer dangles helplessly 500 feet above the water.
Help! There's no word on who this lone daredevil is.
That's George.
To have some...
I gotta go.
Stuff that. Hell no, stuff that.
Excuse me, sir. I have to get on this boat.
Hey, fella! George of Jungle! Need a vine?
But George is crazy.
Thanks, man. King of Jungle, only here to...
Oh, now George is going flying. He's gonna smash right into it. Bang. Boat.
This coffee stuff really worked good.
This is Valerie Devlin reporting to you from under the Bay Bridge. Back to you, Carolyn.
And it looks as though there might be a little romance unfolding under the Bay Bridge. We'll be back in a moment.
She just found out.
The one who's playing chess.
Checkmate.
Tukey, go find George.
Let's get him in the cage while he's still under. Come on.
Bloody pricks.
Groaned, pushing and pulling the ponderous primate along.
So if they're in Africa, how do they leave the country with an ape in a cage? How?
Where George of the Jungle was trying to give the heiress Ursula the courage to face her parents.
So this Tuki
The juju within
flies this far.
Call. Then you'll feel brave.
I can't do it.
Big, brave. Queen of Jungle. Come on, Ursula.
Ursula Stanhope went inside to break the news to her parents.
I have something very important to tell you, and I hope you'll understand. I don't want to marry Lyle anymore.
We understand, dear.
Just kidding.
And then Lyle shot him. So Lyle is in jail, and George is with me.
I knew it. It's that swinging man from the bridge. Don't you realize the caliber of people who are going to be here?
Calm down, Beatrice, and let her be her wedding, not yours.
Exactly.
So, Beatrice, we can't force her to marry someone against her will.
Why not? As far as I'm concerned, you caught one of those viruses. And if Lyle survives that awful jail, you will simply have to kiss and make up. Now, darling, where is that charming young friend of yours?
There's your cake.
Mom, Dad, this is George.
How do you do?
Good job, doggy.
And you know, it's so nice to get away from City Hall and be around some normal people for a change.
Normal? I wouldn't say that.
And what about this guy, Lyle? You know, I'd really like to meet the man.
Tending to some legal affairs, some pates to mayor.
It's 7:30. Do you know where your jungle man is?
I knew it.
He's not a real meatloaf, is he?
He's not brainy in that doctor, lawyer, banker way, but he has something else.
Sensual intelligence. Wow. Oh my God.
There you go. Every male, you wanna make girls go wild or have wet fantasies? Chase horses around paddocks with your shirt half undone? Do it. It'll make any woman's dream run wild.
What is it with chicks and horses, huh?
Oh, well, Mrs. said I was hung like a horse, but there's something else.
Yeah, where are you based?
The jungle.
I hear you. Got our teeth in New York also.
This place not so fruitful. Nobody here have big coconuts.
Would you mind stepping outside with me? Thank you so much. For just a moment. Well, we haven't been friends for very...
Oh, she's gonna be a douchebag, isn't she?
You are in love with my daughter. Ursula seems to reciprocate your feelings, and that does present a problem. You and Ursula together would be unbefitting her social stature. One which I intend to have removed as soon as possible.
So you know what, Ursula, to love George.
Not as much as you will if you do anything to screw up my daughter's marriage to Lyle Vandergroot. If you do anything to upset that, it will remove your reason for wearing a loincloth.
Hey, tartar.
Yeah, right, kid.
No, thank you. I've had quite enough protein for today.
Oh, it's Doogie.
George George so happy to see Tuki. Ape kidnapped? George save Ape! Ursula.
She always sleeps peaceful. Always.
Well, of course he went back to the jungle. Where else would he go? The Hague? He understands that he belongs there. You belong here.
Got to him. Mother, what did you say?
Well, he'd leave you alone and let you get on with your life. And marry Lodge.
We should just-
Arthur! Now, Ursula, darling, don't be ridiculous. There's a big difference.
Seeing that dad's too scared to say anything. He's letting the fear ruin him.
Material and a fling in the jungle.
A fling in the jungle?
Letting his daughter do the wrong thing.
Now, Ursula, that kind of love is fleeting. You'll get it.
Did you just say love?
You can't love him. Arthur, say something.
Be careful out there, honey.
No.
Love you.
See?
I love you, Mom. Thank you.
What would you have me do? There's obviously no stopping her.
Oh, God. Ursula!
God, that woman's a pain in the ass.
You married it. The Shaquille O'Neals. Nike Air.
Oh, bad luck.
You're stuck now.
I heard a noise.
Shut up and push!
Oh.
Don't let him get to you, Thor. He's just an ape.
That's a fine way to talk to your meal ticket.
This trail's taking us to the middle of nowhere.
The sign at the trailhead said shortcut to Ape River.
Very good, Matt. Actually, the trail is a fake. Back to the treehouse.
Oh, I knew we was lost.
Are you gonna let a monkey make a monkey out of you?
What?
Duh. This is a pretty good film. It's alright. It's alright. It's not the greatest film. It's alright. It's alright. It's a cool film. I enjoy it.
Abe? Poor Ape, my brother.
Careful! Thor, were you fighting with the narrator?
Well, he started it.
You did too.
Another inch.
What are you doing? Get back there and work. Where are you going?
Wretched little.
Huh? Oh. Whoa!
Oh. Hola, tío. You punched him right out of his shoes. What the hell? Oh, it's a nice fight. Whoa, there's some big underwear. Go get him, little dog. I honestly never thought I'd ever experience what I've just seen in this movie. It's brilliant. Seeing the fact that animals, you could say, acting somewhat like humans. At the same time, it makes me think of what did they do to these animals to get them to do this? Whoa. Whoa, that would hurt. Ursula got there bloody quick.
George, good teacher.
I came all this way to tell you that.
Ursula, talk later. George busy now. Fella got toucan on can. I know.
There you go.
Now George can talk.
Haven't seen the light yet.
Oh, here we go.
Lyle? Yes, Lyle.
What are you doing here?
See, I'm now a mail order minister, ordained in the Church of Celestial.
What the f? Yeah, right.
Legally binding marriage ceremonies anywhere.
Now, George, really bad. George, tear off your...
Operation completed as ordered. Sir!
Thank you, Gunner. Okay, honey, you ready to go? I got a boat waiting to take us to Bujumbura.
This guy's got a douche face. I usually don't judge people, but he's got a douche face, honestly.
Adios. Auf Wiedersehen. Ursula!
That's cool.
Work every time.
Good work, brother Ape. Let her rip, Chip.
Pee-pee.
Stop it! You're such a... You don't know where you're going?
I told you I had a boat waiting.
Oh!
Reverend Lyle, ready to perform the ceremony. Be your lawful wedded husband.
Get a grip, Lyle. Lyle?
Oh my God!
Honestly. This Lyle character is an absolute idiot.
Biggest swing in jungle history. This gonna hurt.
George, watch out for that!
So, if he's flying above the trees with a vine, then is this tree that he's swinging from with the vine, is it in heaven or something, or? I swear something's just so weird in this. Oh, he smashed that tree, alright.
George not feels so good.
Bye-bye, Lyle.
What I came here to say was that I love you.
George lovers.
It's alright ending. Alright ending.
Received the first kiss of his life that came from neither elephant nor ape. Ursula Stanhope finally got the simple wedding she had hoped for. Joined their hearts forever in wedded bliss.
The rings. Dookie.
Arthur, I wish you'd do something about all these monkeys. I feel like Jane Goodall.
I knew Jane Goodall, and you are no Jane Goodall.
Listening to some in a car, swimming the outhouse at the moon. I say,
Okay.
I've been waiting day and night, day and night. I've been waiting day and night. I burn for you.
And so ends our tale of that defender of the innocent. A noble king, his beautiful queen.
Yeah, right.
George, watch out for that.
Tree. Branch.
Find his queen and live happily ever after.
Yeah.
George, George, George of the jungle for that tree. George, George, George of...
There you go. Alright, so I really enjoyed the fact that Ursula was able to stand up to her mum and follow her feelings, follow her... I know some people may say, oh yeah, but that's crazy, dropping everything and then going living out in the jungle with someone. But if you think about it, the sort of messages that were sending in this movie were along the lines of, you don't need materials to be happy. And essentially that's the way her mum lived. Her mum has that thing, that mindset, and you can tell that it's all about money, it's all about having the materials, having the flashy things. And yeah, that arsehole may have provided it for Ursula, but Ursula would have been miserable. And I'm glad her dad stood up to the mum and told her, no, girl, you go. You love someone and they love you, you go for it. And that's the way it should be. Absolutely magnificent. I enjoyed the fact that some things inside of this movie were a bit going, like some of the things just I guess that's what the point of a comedy is all about, guys, especially when I think this was just supposed to be a pure comedy. There are some morals in it, like I was just explaining, but I didn't realize it was a comedy until like 10 minutes in. I didn't realize it was a pure comedy, yeah? So, I think overall as well, it just goes to show you that there are certain people out there that will hurt you no matter what. And I'm a strong believer in people can change. Now, I didn't see any change. The mother slightly, maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's another George of the Jungle, I don't know. But I didn't see any change at all yet. And I'm a strong believer that people can change, even if they have a rotten heart. People can change. But some people can't. Some people have grown up a certain way, and they live in this fantasy world where they think just everything is peaches and roses, and everything needs to be like an OCD level. Like OCD is fine, yeah, but taking it to the next step where everything has to be perfect. You have to marry the proper person. You have to speak a certain way. I just feel like in this they were showcasing that you don't need to be perfect to be happy. And I feel like that's what they were showcasing morally inside of this, yeah? It wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be after 20 or so minutes. It was funny, but it wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, so I think morally the best thing to take out of this is the fact that Ursula chased who she wanted to be with. She chose who she wanted to be with. And that just goes to show everyone at home, like, you should never give up on love or not fight for love. If you know someone loves you, you know they love you, and they've shown that they love you, and you love them. Fight for it. You fight for that. Fight for it until there's no fighting left, because at the end of the day, you're only ever going to find one true love. One true love. And hey, some people split, some people find love, and then they split up. We understand that. Everyone understands that. The people go through divorces all the time. People end relationships all the time. And that's no problem. Because at the end of the day, you truly didn't love that person you were with when you split up with them, no matter what. Even if you say you fall out of love with them, there's no such thing. So I enjoyed the fact that there's no such thing as falling out of love. Yeah, you're either in love or not. You like someone for what they have with the attributes they have, and then over time you grow sick and tired of them. So I enjoyed that. And for me, I feel like the acting was a bit average. Brendan Fraser's acting was really good. I enjoyed his acting because he had to play a ridiculous character, so I enjoyed and appreciated that. But a lot of the acting, I know the actors are good themselves and the actresses, but bits of that was horrible. It was quite horrible. And also, speaking about horrible, I forgot to mention about the way they treat animals, yeah. And like I said in the movie, the way you treat an animal, the way you treat a pet, is a reflection of who you are as a person. And I've always believed in that, and majority of people I know believe in that as well. So I enjoyed the fact that they showed that too, because those pricks were essentially trying to just make money off animals, or make money off a situation where they capture something that essentially fascinates people, yeah. So I enjoy the fact they showed that. So for me, guys, I'm going to be completely honest with this. I'm going to give it a 5. I will give it a 5. I won't give it anything less, anything more. 5, I think, is perfect for this. Absolutely perfect. Like I said, some of the acting was really, really bad, but I think it's got to do with some of the situations they were put in was just horrible and awful. I dare say that they could continue this story. I don't know if there's more movies of this, but I dare say they could continue this story, but I don't know how much money it made, if they want to continue it or not. Who knows? But let us know in the comment section, guys, if you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinion. Don't know if I missed out anything here, but this was requested over on Patreon. So, guys, thank you very much. Go check this out in full over on Patreon yourself, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye, guys.